What up, fam? What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. This time around, we have the Rolling Stones with Carol live. All right. This is from their live album, which was released in 1970. Get your yayas out. All right. This was released after Let It Bleed. As y'all know, I did the whole Let It Bleed track by track. Actually, this song right here is also a song I did from a track by track album. I think it was called The Rolling Stones. That's when I was starting from the beginning with the Rolling Stones. So I've heard Carol before. The song is actually a Chuck Berry cover. So now I get to listen to the live version. Here we go. All right. Y'all advised me to just listen to this whole album, then move on to Sticky Fingers. And I've done a few tracks from Sticky Fingers also. But here we are. All right. Let me know what's your favorite live song from this album. I know they added Mick Taylor. I think this was like the first time they started working with Mick Taylor, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what y'all said. And I was saying I couldn't tell who was playing what when it comes to the guitar. So everybody was like, all right, Keith is always going to be on your right. You got to look at it like you're on the stage. That's how they record these albums. So Keith is going to be to my right, and Mick Taylor is going to be to my left as far as the guitars. All right, so I'm gonna try to pay attention to that. All right, yeah, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate y'all. We are on our way to 100K, and it could only happen if you're there. So hit that subscribe button, and of course I got the lyrics. Let's go ahead and listen. Ah, damn, this one was tough. This one was tough.
Thank you.
Oh, Carol, don't let him steal your night away. Okay, so I was listening. I was paying attention. All right, you ain't really hear too much on the left. It's really what it was the rhythm guitar, mainly, and you know it was the and then Keith's guitar. So is Mick playing rhythm guitar on here? Like, so that's I'm still trying to learn because I listen to a lot. I listen to a lot of bands that have multiple guitarists. I never really know who's doing what. Sometimes I get it right, but majority of the times, I'm wrong. But it makes sense, like the way that person put it, which is crazy. Um, my brother's an engineer, right? And that's the same way he had put it. Like when you're mixing a song, you kind of gotta mix it like uh, you kind of gotta mix it like you're in the audience, and then there's the stage and blah blah blah. He explained it the same way, but it works if you already know the tone of somebody's guitar. But in this case, I already know who's where. But anyways, they smashed it on this one. I love how like the piano's kind of subtle, but you still could hear it. You know, nice little bass, but you know the guitar and Mick Jagger sound good on here. But here's the thing: someone else was explaining to me that there has been a lot of overdubs um on here. Some said minor, some said a lot. I don't know which one is factual, but I know there have been overdubs because some of the vocals do sound different. But I mean, it's a live album. When you putting out a live album, and you know what's crazy? I never thought of that. I never thought that they might overdub on a live album. I never thought of that. I thought, all right, the most they're gonna do is trying to mix it as well as they could to make it, you know, sound great for the ear, because live recording is kind of different than a control setting like the studio. For one, the booth, you know, soundproof and all of that. With live recording, I guess it's a bit unpredictable. You don't know who's gonna yell what, who's gonna, you know, it's a bit unpredictable. It could kind of be a control environment, like a little bit, but you know, not much. But I think they did a phenomenal job so far from what I heard off this album. Um, ridiculous, ridiculous. Which ones have I done? I just did Jumpin' Jack Flash, which was dope. That was at Madison Square Garden. Carol, this was also at Madison Square Garden, the first show. Uh, I did Love in Vain. This one was at the Civic Center. Uh, wow. I've pretty much done the whole first side except Midnight Rambler. So we gonna get to that, all right? We gonna get to that. Like I said, I'm gonna do this whole album and then I'm gonna do Sticky Fingers, and then y'all let me know where to go from there. All right. Oh, my Rolling Stones collection, CD collection is kind of, it ain't that strong, but you know, I got four in the tuck. I got four in the tuck, and I'm pretty. I think y'all could guess which four that I have. Uh, my album collection has just been growing in general, but yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all which four I have. I have Some Girls, of course. I actually just got that recently. I tried to get it during my birthday, but it was a lot of nonsense going on. But I just got it. Some Girls. I got Baggers Banquet. I got Let It Bleed. I got Exile on Main Street. All right, my goal before I get to Sticky Fingers is to have the Sticky Fingers album that's in Ghost Head Soup. So I'm trying to get those two before I get into the Sticky Fingers. But anyways, let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Oh, and once I'm done with this, Oh, y'all could also send me albums too. A lot of y'all been sending me albums. That's great. By the time I'm done with this, I will have this album also and add it to my collection. Cause somebody said these albums are meant, and I feel that way too. I'm an album guy. These albums are meant to be listened to, you know, from top to bottom. And these people, they take a lot of time when it comes to sequencing and okay, oh, this is gonna sound really good coming off of this, you know. So I understand that. So that's why I like to listen to the albums like straight on through after I do these, you know. But anyways, like I said, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be though. Peace.